Hey guys, this is Ocular. My new track Want to Be is out today on Progression Records. I thought we could dive into the project file, take a look at some of the sounds in there, and I'll sort of help you out and show you how I made them and what makes it so unique. Okay, so we're in the project. We'll take a look at the main two things of the song, obviously the lead, and then these like organ chords, sounding chords, which is actually just a serum patch. So let's give it a listen just before the chorus. So yeah, like I said, this serum patch is these what I've called the organ chords because it genuinely sounds like an organ, but it's just two saw waves, and the main thing that's causing that organ style sound is the second oscillator being 2 octaves higher and 7 semitones higher. If you take it away, if I've soloed it here and just loop this section, if I take this second oscillator off, it sounds completely different. So you sort of lose that organ like whirling kind of sound. And another little thing, I've done this previously on a track called Beyond Belief. I just reduced the filter mix by, I think, 4%, and it just allows some of the high end just to seep through a little bit, and it sort of gives like a noise feel to it, but also allows it softens some of the mids slightly. So if I play it again, and then I'll just increase the filter. There's a completely different characteristic. So yeah, that's sort of it really. There's just standard kind of, filtering and things like that, a little bit of saturation. There's this element as well from LFO tool that gives that sort of choppy feel to it. So if I take a look here, not that one, that one. If you look at the automation, it just gives that choppy feel to it, just because the chords felt a little bit dreary, a little bit boring, so just gives it a little bit more characteristic. If we move on to the lead, this sort of doesn't really, sort of at the start it takes a bit of a backseat, and then it's around about here, so there is a bit of backseat sort of extra element, and then as we hit here, it grows and becomes more of a forward element. So if we take a look at that, we'll start down there. Again, Serum, it's a favourite synth. It was more just skipping through the different wavetables and just finding one that sort of had a cool sort of analog feel to it. And again, a little bit of noise, some cool filter stuff. But the main sort of interesting element to it is from Portal, which is one of my newer favourite tools. And I use this on so much stuff now. And it sort of gives it that, if I take it off, you'll notice the difference definitely. It's a completely different sound. It's just so sort of thin sounding, whereas this has the lower octave. So it's, with the grain control you can have fifths, octaves, can take anything. And this one it just goes down octaves, so there's this like a delay effect, but an octave lower just sort of gives it a thicker sound, and it's wider in the mix anyway. If we then head over to the second chorus, we'll see what the difference is there from the first chorus. One of the things that Wes recommended when I first sent him the demo was to sort of increase the energy in the second chorus. So initially it was sort of the same, the second chorus was the same as the first chorus, just duplicated over. But he said, the breakdown takes you on a journey to where you feel like it needs more energy in the second chorus. And I totally agree. Listening to the old version to this version now is night and day. So there's filters all over now. Technical automation. And with that filter effect, with the mix being reduced slightly on the organ chord sound, literally the tiniest amount of change in the filter and things like that makes a massive difference. So I couldn't open it up fully, So as you see here, if I push this more, it changes the characteristic completely. So I had to sort of look into different ways of, giving it some more energy and guts and things like that. So instead of opening the filter up, I again utilised that filter mix tool and just open it up even more, just allow some of the high end through. So you'll see as we're leading up to the second chorus, it gradually opens up. It's a completely different characteristic. It is similar to opening up an old filter, I guess, but it just gives it a lot more presence. Again, with the Portal giving that cool little transition, that little fill there in the transition to the chorus. That sound, I love that sound. And that's all from Portal, just doing its thing. The Blurred Fifths preset is so sick. So yeah, it's just another cool little element. That with that being such a cool sound, I decided to drop I took a sort of little tip from Disclosure from a few of their songs and just drop the first kick of the second chorus just to give it some more impact.